Hi. Okay, guys. So this video is for people who have trouble sleeping. That happened to me as well, and it's very scary. Actually, it kind of sneaks up on you when you're having problems sleeping because, you don't realize it. You're like, oh, in fact, let me check my watch. See how many hours of sleep that I get. I got 7.8. I have a watch. This watch right here helps me sleep. So the last few nights I've been like going to bed, like my usual time. But once I get up, I'm not able to go back to sleep, which is a bummer because if you get up like me around 7, 8 o'clock to use the restroom or the bathroom, you need to get back to sleep. And I have a bad habit of getting up to go to the bathroom and getting back in my bed and getting back on my cell phone. And once I'm on my cell phone and I'm working, there's no more, like really, there's no more sleep for me, which over time is very dangerous. So one thing I had to do is, and this started with last year, I was functioning on 4 to 5 hours of sleep a day. And like I said before, you don't really realize it until all of a sudden you start getting health problems. Okay, so in one of my videos, my last videos that I did on inflammation, make sure you guys check that out. I said that sleep is, a lack of sleep is a major cause of disease and inflammation. So when you're noticing that you're getting less sleep, so when you go to sleep, either log it when you go to bed and when you wake up, or get you a watch. You can get you a Fit watch. That basically will tell you your blood pressure, tell you your hours of sleep, tell you the amount of steps that you take, and also basically so you can just keep, how much sleep you're getting. But sleep is very, very important. So these last few nights I've been getting like 7.8, 8 hours of sleep, which is good. But after 35, you need to at least get 9 hours of sleep. 9 hours of sleep, you are going to function so well. You're going to be healthy. Your blood pressure should be good. Your sugar is going to be good. Your whole morale should be good when you get at least 9 hours. When you're in your 20s, you can keep going. You can be 5 hours and it's cool. But as you get older, the lack of sleep will lead to disease, and which is just basically dis-ease, meaning you're not healthy. Okay, so these are the tips for helping you get more rest. First and foremost, cell phones, in and of itself, the lights really mess with our circadian cycle, which is basically the cycle of night and day. And it took me a while to understand all of this. I am a holistic counselor. I do this professionally, so I study this, okay? And if you really want information for yourself, please make sure that you email me at, and it will be in the description box, along with, if you would like to donate to this channel, okay, you also can check the description box. Any donation will do. Okay, but yeah, your circadian cycle is basically your body's way of knowing the difference between night and day. Night and day. Sometimes at night, we get this rush of energy, which is not good. At night, you should be settling down. During the day, you should have more energy. And when you find that it's the opposite, you may have problems sleeping. Okay? You may have problems sleeping. So you have to get that in check. Your foods. Foods are very important. If you're eating a lot of sodium-driven foods, processed foods, out food, have a lot of sodium in it, and it will mess with your blood pressure. If your blood pressure is high, of course you're not going to be able to go to sleep. Okay, so your blood pressure needs to be high, your sugars, your glucose levels need to be at a good, it cannot be too low, and it shouldn't be too high. It should be correct. It should be about between 100 and 120 at night. That's your goal. I'm talking to all of my diabetics out there, that you're trying to get good levels, and your blood pressure should be 117 over 73 to get great sleep. High blood pressure is really going to make you feel like you're on a road, on a treadmill. So obviously you're not going to sleep. So let's get back to these cell phones. put your cell phone on those yellow lights, or go to your settings and put them on like it's like a blue light or a yellow light after 7 p.m. Because you know sometimes we're on our cell phones. The first light we see in the morning is our cell phones, and the last light we see at night are our cell phones. And sometimes it's not just enough to just dim the light. You need to put it on a special light, a blue light. I also have special glasses that I use as well. These type of glasses that I use, that I watch TV at night, so the lights are not bothering me. Sometimes I'm so lazy I forget to get them, so make sure you keep these glasses right next to your bed, so you can just pop them on at night while you're watching TV. You know, when we were kids, it was saying it's not good to watch TV in the dark. I love watching TV in the dark, but the lights, especially with these new TVs and these HD TVs, the lights is so clear and they're so bright that they mess with our basically our sleeping cycle, and it tricks our body to make us feel like it's not time to sleep. When you lie down, you should generally, with the lights off, and make your bedrooms very dark. So if you have light coming in, because you might live on a street and you have street lights coming in, or you may live in a place where it's a whole bunch of lights on the street, you want to make sure you get some curtains or some blinds that'll shut out light at night. Even your light from your cell phone, light from your clocks, if you still have clocks. A light from your TV, like your cable box and things like that. I shut off all my light in my room so I can get great sleep. Sleep is very, very important in being healthy. Okay, so like I said, you should be getting at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep a day. Okay, 8 to 9, 8 hours was back in the day. That was before cell phones. That was before all of the stress that we're going through in a day. It's about 9 to 9.5 hours of sleep that you should be getting a day, especially if you're 35 and over 40, you should be getting 9 hours of sleep. What time you go to sleep, that's none of my business. I know I have a weird waking up cycle and a weird going to sleep cycle, because I have so much to do during the day, and I have to train my body around 9 p.m. to settle down. But your body should be on a schedule where around 5 to 5:30 to 6 p.m. you should be starting to settle down and stop doing so much work. The way I operated for years was around 6 o'clock, I would start getting my day ready. I would go to the market at night. I would exercise at night. I would do so much at night that I did not know that I was actually telling my body to rev up at night, and during the day I was sluggish and I couldn't do anything. Okay, it's because our bodies is like a machine. It basically goes by what you do. So if you do things after 6 p.m., your body is going to start circling or cycling hormones that is going to keep you up. So that's why people have so many problems with going to sleep. It's called insomnia. And insomnia leads to disease, okay? It's not cool to not be able to sleep, okay? Sleep is not the cousin to death. If you do not get sleep, you will die. You have a very, very disgruntled life. You will not function correctly. Your hormones, to my women who want, great cycles, and especially if you're fighting endometriosis, PCOS, anything like that, lupus, any autoimmune disease, the first thing you need is sleep. Sleep is very, very important. So that's what this video is about. If you are having problems where for weeks and weeks and months you are not sleeping, more than likely you may be going through a thing called adrenal fatigue, okay? So what happens is, after a while, guys, looking at those likes right there, guys, make sure you thumbs up this video. But yeah, if you're going months and months and months and not getting rest, your body is going to start tapping into your adrenal glands. If your adrenal glands are being overworked, eventually you will get to the point where you're just not going to have any energy at all. So what do I take? I take a lot of vitamins to help with adrenal fatigue, okay? All these vitamins that I'm talking about will be on my site, will be on my new site that we're launching this week. Okay, guys, I'm not just talking about this. I'm actually going to have the products for you to be able to purchase. And you're also going to be able to purchase my program when I'm talking about this, because right now I'm talking about this in an umbrella way. But if you really, really want that one-on-one situation with me, please make sure you tap the screen. I'm sorry. Make sure you check out that description box, because I'm actually, volunteering this, or not volunteering, I'm giving this stuff to you that is going to be specific for your situation. But yeah, adrenal fatigue is very, very serious. If you're going through adrenal fatigue, you're not going to function well. You're not going to have any energy, and your energy levels are going to come in times, or at times, that are not beneficial for you. So how do you know you have adrenal fatigue? You're hyper, your blood pressure's up, you urinate all through the night. Sometimes I felt like urination during the night meant that my sugar's high. And your sugar is high, okay? Because for you to have adrenal fatigue, the sugars have to come from somewhere. Your energy has to come from somewhere. Usually you're not eating enough. Usually you're not sleeping enough. You're not getting enough vitamins. So your body is going to tap into its emergency function, which is your adrenal glands, which is to give you energy, but it's false energy, okay? It's the type of energy that if you have it for a long time, it can make you sick and give you a heart attack and give you a stroke. You don't want to always be circulating adrenaline through your system just to get through your day. Okay, so I take a lot of herbs, like ashwagandha, like B6, things like that, to help me sleep. Okay, and it's a natural blend vitamin that I will be basically sharing with you guys if you would like to purchase it. That is awesome. It helps you sleep, helps you calm down, it helps you just basically relax. I thought relaxing means I have to sit down or lie down or not do anything, but you should be able to relax even while you're working. You should be able to basically, control your heart rate and your breaths while you're up, while you are functioning. You shouldn't have to be in a laying state for you to be a relaxed person. So another thing too, you have to cut down on your stress, and you need to cut it out. Stress is something. It is something that we really can't control. You cannot control outside forces. All you can do is control how you function around it. So when I was younger, I would let everything get to me. Like if people aggravated me or things like that, I would get angry, I would fuss, I would cuss, I would do all of those things thinking I was doing something, but I was doing nothing but damage to my body. See, we always say stress kills, but we don't realize how it does it. Okay, stress kills just by a mechanical and it's a mechanical killer, it's a spiritual killer, it's a physical killer as well. So you have to learn how to deal with stress. So when things are getting on your nerves, people are getting on your nerves, jobs are getting on your nerves, you have to learn how to breathe. Okay, so one thing I do is I breathe. Also, if you just eat an apple or fruit, apples have so much potassium in it and magnesium. Magnesium is what you have in Epsom salts. You know how Epsom salts, how grandma used to soak her feet in Epsom salt? It's not just about swelling. It's also about just getting that magnesium through your system to help you relax. It is so hard to relax. That's one thing. If you don't know how to relax, you will not be able to just calm yourself down, because you have to be in a calm state to go to sleep. Sleeping is a situation where you have to be at ease. Your blood pressure needs to be low. Your sugars have to be a good standings as well. So what do we do in our house to help us sleep? You can get lavender oil. I have like a burner, like an oil burner or mist that I can actually put in my room, and it helps us to just relax. Lavender, chamomile. You can drink it. You can have it in your room where it smells like these things. These are just easing all of the anxiety. Anxiety is a big issue, and not sleeping. So you have to clear your mind to get anxiety out of your system. Have to clear your mind. At least 98% clear your mind of things that are stressful, people that are stressful, events that are stressful, bad news, bad people, bad events. You have to get that out of your mind before you can even go to sleep. Okay, because going to sleep on a bad thought causes nightmares, right? You wouldn't want to go to sleep, right? Yeah. So that's what you need to do. You need to have a place in your home where it's just for rest and relaxation. Okay? Don't bring things in your bedroom or in your restroom that will cause you not to be able to relax. So the only thing I'm saying, don't have computers, don't have radios, don't have TVs or things like that in a relaxed room. You need to go in a state in a room where all you're going to do is going to be relaxing. Go in there for about 10-15 minutes. Remember Claire Huxtable, when Bill Cosby show, she had her little room. Oh my gosh, I'm going all back, but it's true. We all need a room where we're outside of the kids, outside of the husband, outside of all effects, and just go in there and just pray or relax and do whatever you need to do to just relax and disconnect from the matrix of life. That's the thing. So I went months and I did not go to sleep, and my health did decline. I lost a lot of weight. It was unexplainable weight. It was not weight that I was necessarily wanting to lose, but I knew that it was weight that was not good. I was always irritable. It just is a lot of things. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you have any of those symptoms, get yourself together because you're going to get sick. Our bodies always gives us signs before disease sets in. See, disease sets in when we do not listen to the signs. Your body will tell you when it's not at balance. See, if you're not balanced, you're not going to do things that people do naturally, which is sleep. You're tired and you sleep. Some people get tired and they start to worry. And anxiety sets in and they're not able to sleep. And it's 3 and 4 and 5 in the morning before you get rest, just for you to have to get right back up for work. And then you're functioning all day on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. That is a cocktail for death. And there's far more worse things out there than dying. It's suffering when you really don't have to. You have to sleep. Okay, so you're not missing out on anything. Worry is just of the devil. I'm just keeping it real. If you're not going to do anything about it, don't think about it. It is what it is. My rule of life is, unless I'm able to change it, don't tell me. Okay, if I'm not able to change it, don't tell me. It's a worry that I don't need. Okay, and I do the same thing for other people. Like, I don't tell them things that I know they cannot help, because I don't want to put undue stress on anybody that I care about. So that's a rule in my life. Okay, so if I can't do anything about it, I'm not going to even touch it. I'm going to remove it from my mind, remove it from my life, and that's what I'm going to do. So my sleep patterns have come back better because of the vitamins that I take, the herbs that I take. I've changed my lifestyle. A lot of this is mental. If your mental state is not in the best way, a lot of things that come naturally are not going to work. Okay, so sleeping is a very big situation. Guys, I hope this has helped you out. Please check out the descriptions. The description is getting bigger. I'm going to have more stuff in there for you guys to read and to purchase as well. Okay, so I'm a holistic counselor. What I do is I give pinpoint information for you. Okay, that'll help you throughout your life. Do understand, when you're living holistically, it's not something that is going to change in one day. It may take 3, 6 to 8 months for you to actually see a full change. Okay, sometimes when you start doing things naturally, you'll find it to work right away. Okay, so just understand that what I say on this channel is just to get you started on your journey, but it's going to take you, as well as your partners and your children and all of you guys, to support one another to stay healthy holistically. Okay, it's not something, I'm not going to tell you a magic pill that's going to give you sleep. Okay, I just don't do that. I don't give you a magic pill to help you lose weight. I don't give you a magic pill to help deal with endometriosis or diabetes. It's not a magic pill. It is a full spectrum of what you have to do to get your body back to what it does, which is heal naturally. Thanks for listening, and I will be back with some more videos. More with great videos. Thanks for watching.